And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Lonzo Ball out there with Levine. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Young in at the four-man position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Jordan in at the 5.
Here we go.
And the athleticism of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Oh, yeah. Put your track shoes on, Kevin. You're going to be running sprints tonight.
And they double up Davis. The shot that time, not on target. Good defensive work there by Young. Ball with it. Westbrook picks him up. And the basket is good.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Monk, the pass to Jordan. And he lays it straight in.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Billy, Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He made no secret of the fact that LeBron will be their focus defensively. He said we have to limit his opportunities at the rim. Guys have got to be ready to react, help, and cut off his drives. Sounds like LeBron can expect plenty of double teams as well. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. He took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Levine. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, they've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
LeBron outside. Stolen by Ball. And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. From deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Los Angeles. 9-point game. It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range.
Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
You can't get James in lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 7. Pass to Levine. Ball with a wide-open look. A second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Young.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and the dunk by Westbrook.
The defense sees Westbrook coming, but his verticality makes him almost unstoppable.
Chicago leading by 7. Levine passes to Young. kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Young. Shoots a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James looking around. Davis. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Great D that time from James.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Excellent pass there to Cap. That break with an uncontested basket.
Now here's DeRozan. Passes it to Levine. He kicks it to Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power. And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
And that's the athletic. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
1 for 3. They get the rebound. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Left side, Levine. Tries again. And it's Vucevic missing.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Davis finds Westbrook. From deep, James. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Pass to Tice. And here's DeRozan. Covered by LeBron. DeRozan puts the fadeaway right on the money. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And Davis puts it in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball kicks to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Deep 2 from Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Bulls got it all tied up now for Chicago. Rondo against Ball. Rondo passes to Howard so far in the game. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead. Pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Right side Rondo. Back to LeBron. Here's Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got... his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball kicks to Levine. There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Monk. Makes it off the glass.
Gonna tally up another helper for Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assist list. Incredible career that keeps going.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Here's Bazemore, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Oh, good job at sticking with his man. When Levine is engaged on defense, it makes a huge difference.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Chicago Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K.
You know, we should have energy. We should be out playing the other team, like I said.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
Now, I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. White is up there with ball, and it's Vucevic, then it's DeRozan, and it's Tice in at the power forward. It's his first trip to the line.
And having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. And he does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. It's stolen by Rondo. He dishes it to Carmelo. Skid is good. The assist from Rondo. Anthony's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. To the inside, DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Ball against Rondo. Bazemore for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot from the shooting percent.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Ball, the pass to White. And that one is off. Rondo with some nice D. This is to Anthony. Back to Rondo. Lets it go from deep. Anthony's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
White with it, and it's Howard picking him up. White, good.
Well, he doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jump. But White is versatile. I mean, he's got skills.
Lakers trail by 4.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
To the paint, here's White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Rondo kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Rondo. Anthony on the wing. Outside Rondo. To the middle. Here's LeBron. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Tice. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. White, good.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handle that makes defenders hesitate.
Here's DeRozan. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
So tough to stay with the pick and roll. Howard moves so fluidly after setting the solid screen.
Here's DeRozan, and Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. Outside Rondo, inside, and it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Caruso.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the length to be the first one, too.
Out to Anthony. Wide open look. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, there's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the offensive glass. I mean, and he turns those rebounds into points.
Anthony against DeRozan. Lock at 6. And finished off. By DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drive. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
And the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Vucevic to the pass to Caruso. Back to Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Chicago also making some changes. Derek Jones comes in for Daniel Tice. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Kobe White.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the jam by LaVine.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. LaVine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of position.
James finds Anthony. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. That one rolling around and rims out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
It's Davis with the drive. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 4. Call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jordan comes in for Dwight Howard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Outside, LaVine.
And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Jones, no one around him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Will it go? No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. On the wing, Jones. Floats one up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Westbrook. Feeds it to Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Davis has got 8.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Jordan. The feed now to James. Jordan dishes to Davis. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. 16 seconds left in the first half. Stolen.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. It's never going to happen.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Bull. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the past few seasons, the Bulls have been inefficient at the offensive end. Shaq, it's something they're desperately trying to fix.
Yeah, they're near the bottom of the league. It's a lack of discipline, baby. Rarely do young players get a great shot to let them go together. You know, this is where this team is still in search of an identity.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk, and it's Jordan in at center.
That's a play this coaching staff loves to draw up for Westbrook. He doesn't make many bad decisions in the pick and roll. And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
The shot's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy. And so far, it's paying off in this game.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, Jay. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved and along with his shooting. Now, He uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Ball against Westbrook. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
And Davis puts it in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Stolen by Westbrook. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, I like it when Westbrook takes chances on defense. This is how he comes away with steals.
Down low, here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. To the paint, here's LeBron. An easy 2 points on the layup. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
DeRozan's shot is good.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from James.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. That's good from Davis on the assist from Westbrook. Davis has got 14 points for the game.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Chicago calls timeout. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Double team on Westbrook. Davis kicks to Anthony. Offline with his 3.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get me small.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the back. Basket guy still shaking. Tice passes to DeRozan. Shot on the wing. Again, Chicago.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron is doubled and finished off by LeBron.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good, LeBron.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Bulls leading by 8. Outside DeRozan. Over in the corner, White.
That one pretty clearly.
Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Chicago also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Attacking in the lane. This is Westbrook at his finest and most difficult to defend.
He hits the second from the line. The Bulls leading by 9. Westbrook with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Good, and the assist goes to James. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Levine up top, covered by Anthony. Tice, no one around him. Off target from outside.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you in that shot. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So we'll see Zach LaVine go to the line here. That one's on Anthony.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot and can completely take over a game.
RGA, you know, and last year LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by the Splash Brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Tice finds White. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And every team would love to have a player like Westbrook because he plays his heart out every night.
White the pass to Tice. 1:12 left to play here in the third. The offensive rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 50 seconds left in the third. LaVine for three, gets the three-pointer to fall. LaVine's got 6 points in the quarter.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see LaVine nailing this shot more and more.
The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Satoransky's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for White. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Caruso. James covering. Jones from outside. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 14 points.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
LaVine score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And what about the touch on the floater? LaVine making a difficult shot look easy.
Westbrook, no good. Here's Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Chicago Bulls. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA is headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Thomas Satoransky. Young out there with Levine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 1.
Defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Young is double. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Satoransky, the pass to Levine. Off target with his 3. And for the Lakers, they're shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Chicago trailing here. Levine deciding where to go with it. And Young now, top of the key. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Yeah, the defender all over.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Young. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. That's tipped.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
You got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You look at James. What a contribution.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Chicago making some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Satoransky. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Young. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. James finds Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to James. Anthony's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
They need this. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 14 points here in the second half.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
But they recover it. And Howard with the stuff.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequence.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Lakers leading by 5. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. James kicks to Anthony. Over Levine. The shot by Anthony, no good. And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Great look, but off the mark. Here's Davis. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th again. Goes up off the inbound. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. DeRozan's got 7 now in this quarter. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Howard. Trying to get open as Davis. Howard, good.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Over Howard. Excellent D from Howard.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Westbrook against Ball. Double team on Westbrook. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. The dish to Davis. Over Young. Davis kicks to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Baseline try. And that one goes long. Bulls trailed by 7. Here's DeRozan. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. DeRozan's got 38 points.
So dangerous off the bounce. DeRozan with the top-notch pull-up game.
Westbrook, count it.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Levine dishes to Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here's Westbrook. Left side Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on DeRozan.
Davis gets to the line a whole lot. And people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter. About 80% most seasons.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And the pass to Vucevic over Howard. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Vucevic.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but he's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. And Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Kicks to Carmelo. Just 5 on the clock. James, the pass to Davis. Howard trying to free himself up, and Davis can't get it to go. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And he makes good on the way.
Good at running the correct route. I love that play. I like seeing Levine work hard to beat everyone up the court.
Westbrook passes to LeBron, and they double up James. Anthony dishes to Westbrook. Back to Anthony. Lakers passing it around to the inside. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Anthony's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Anthony against DeRozan. Outside ball. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defense.
James. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Young. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Levine. And Satoransky subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Nobody near Williams. No good on the quick three. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Satoransky, and it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. "24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Satoransky up top. And the miss. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
It's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.